Okay, today is the day we're gonna put the wind vane, this brass piece of the grenade, in the acid bath. I think I'm just gonna do straight up vinegar for this, and just keep an eye on it. That way it doesn't corrode it, or not corrode it, but eat up too much. I'm actually hoping that I can free it up because the pin that is securing this little firing pin mechanism is underneath the wind vane, and so the wind vane will actually unscrew, and I should be able to get at that pin then. I might actually need a second acid bath once I get this thing removed, once I get the wind vane part off the center removed, to loosen up that locking pin. So yeah, let's get it started. I'm actually going to do a quick close-up shot. I got a little fun macro lens, so I'm going to do a little quick shot of what the before is, and that way we can see what it looks like up close, all the nastiness in there that I'm hoping to remove, and then after it's done I will show the cleaned up, hopefully hopefully cleaned up part. Okay, here it is. We can get pretty close with this macro lens. Spin this around. I actually went through and chiseled off a lot of, like, I don't know what it was. It kind of looked like mud, and it kind of looked like rust and other stuff. Not quite sure, but anyways, yeah. It's a lot cleaner than it was, but not quite good enough. And so I'm hoping that I can free up, get the acid in these cracks in that seam there, and eat some of that stuff away. And there's like that really nasty burnt cheese looking stuff there on the bottom, and I chiseled away a lot of that too. So anyways, before and after. Here's the before. Okay, just gonna drop this piece in. Gotta document everything. Here we go. Now I smell like vinegar. Oh boy. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes so far. Not a ton has happened, but look at all those surface bubbles eating up all the crap on there. And then on the surface of the vinegar, I don't know if you can make it out, there's little bits floating. Yeah, I can't quite see it. There's one like right there. There's some over here. Anyway, it's starting to work after about 20 minutes. Just kind of excited to see it happening. Okay, it's been over an hour. I've cooked dinner and ate, and you can see all the stuff on the surface here. Just floating there in the vinegar. I'm going to try to give this a quick twist to see if it's come free. I'm suspecting it's not yet, but I'm going to try, and if not, I'm going to go to Walmart and buy the stuff for the electrolysis if I can find it. So give me just a second here. Okay. It's not moving. Not just yet. Oh man, that was frozen in there pretty good. There's the stopping pin, and this is right here. This guy is the pin for removing this one. So I don't know if you can see this. That's the end of it right there. And there should be one on this side, but it's going to be completely covered by the height of the collar. So back into the vinegar we go. Okay, small update on the wind vane for the grenade. I've had it sitting in vinegar for days now. Still have not been able to remove or unscrew it. However, I did just get the outer ring of the wind vane, this guy, off, and I'll show you what the what it looks like without. So I just got that pulled off, and I can see all the individual fins now. So that's something, you know. Now I can do the whole look, sir, droids. That was corny. Okay, I've discovered that there's a slight inner ring to the wind vane where I think I can get a grip on it with pliers. And it's been sitting in vinegar for, I don't know, 3-4 days. I had to pull it out over the weekend because I went out of town, and I didn't want to leave it in there and, you know, have it dissolve because I didn't know what it was going to do. So I've been able to, you know, since the week has started, I've had it in there every day. I've taken it out, messed with it, tried to do things to it. Nothing's worked. So, but now I think I can get it. I think since this ring came off, I think that it's gone and soaked long enough. I think the acid's gotten all the way in through the thread, so I think I can unscrew it now. I just got to get a good grip on it, and I don't want to damage those wind vane fins. So let's try this. All right, here we go. You can see right here where I tried to use a screwdriver and a hammer to tap it off. I put the screwdriver there to brace on that little ledge and then try to tap it, and the brass is very soft, so it just kind of bent it up. And I think I can tap that back if I can get this off, but I'm just going to use these pliers and I'm going to try to get my grip on just the inner ring below the fins, and ha ha, still not enough to loosen by hand. It's so soft, guy, can't squeeze too hard. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, look at all that crap. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm getting a little scraping on that ring there, but it's not too bad. I don't want it, but I also gotta get this thing to come off. Come on. Yes. Oh, here it is. Yes. Yeah, I think I can. I don't know if you can see this. There's that little dent I put in it. I think I can push that back down. I think I'll try. I'm not gonna try very hard, but let's clean that up. Okay, let's pop it out of ice. Get rid of the ice. Alright, I wonder which way this pin goes. I might actually throw this in the vinegar for a little bit longer just so it can clean up these threads, and I'll throw this back in there too now that I can get at it. I need a smaller brush for that. Awesome. That's exciting news. Excellent news. It's apart. Okay, so I didn't get it on video, but I got the center pin pulled out. It was not the easiest thing to do. I thought it was a single pin that went through, and then I realized that it would spin freely on the inside of this. So it couldn't be a center pin because then it wouldn't spin. And then I realized that there were actually 2 pins, one on each side, and so I had to figure out how to do that. And basically I just took this this punch and I stuck it underneath and tapped the thing on the ground until the center pin just popped right out, and it pushed the 2 side pins out the side of the little holes there. So I got it apart. It's all completely taken apart now. It's pretty gross right now, but I gotta clean it up. Actually, I don't have to clean up those parts because they're not going to be used for anything. I guess just souvenirs. I'll keep them just in case I decide to put together and display it as a grenade ever, but I don't see that happening. Yeah, so the next thing that's left is the doing the electrolysis for the actual pineapple part, and I've picked up some supplies. I got a charger, I got the washing soda, I bought a fly swatter to use as my hanging hook to hang the grenade on. I needed something metal that wasn't copper, and then I have my rebar. I've got buckets, already got that solved. Obviously I have water. So that's pretty much everything that is needed. I also have like pieces of wood and stuff like that I can use to hang across the top of the bucket. So now I just gotta get some time to do that, and that's tricky because I'm pretty much out of town every weekend for like the next month. So I'm not quite sure how comfortable I am leaving this running in my house inside, just in case something goes wrong, and I don't want to leave it outside because there's birds and cats and things, and they'll probably try to come over and take a drink out of that water and electrocute themselves. So I don't want to wind up with a bunch of dead birds and cats in my backyard because I left a bucket of electrified water. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna try to figure out when I can deal with this pretty soon. So maybe I'll do that early next week, and that way I can have it all cleaned up and ready to go pretty soon. I have a sink knob on the way. Hasn't arrived yet. It's coming from England, so it's taking a little while. Anyways, hopefully I can start replacing my Romans parts with the real deal and make it look a little bit more authentic. So anyway, signing off.